This seems boring, but it will literally guarantee you to hit your first $10,000 with MemeCoins. And I know that because I've used this method to transform $20 into $20,000 in just 1 week live, and also transform $2,000 into more than $50,000 in just 1 month. It's simple, repeatable, and designed for anyone who wants to make $10,000 with MemeCoins. This is the exact same system that made me life-changing money in this market, and I'm breaking it down step by step so you can use it too. Starting with 2 numbers that you are going to have to learn by heart, those ones. But first, you need to understand that everything we do here, you gotta start small with a small part of your capital, and your first mission is going to be to not lose money. Because yes, the method that we are going to see, it's boring. But you know what's more boring? Losing money. And you know what's more fun than losing money? Making money. So that's going to be our ultimate step. But first, that number, 50,000. Why I am talking about this? This is the number of coins launched every day on pop.fun. And I'm not putting out this number out of a hat, even if I wish I could, because this is on-chain analysis. So we have all the data of pop.fun. Yes, because the blockchain is an open ledger. So welcome to Hands Up Finance, where we study what's happening on chain, and that's how we can find some alpha. So don't forget to put down your little matcha. You see the rhymes here, alpha matcha, and let's get to it. And now I can see that 62,000 tokens were launched on pop.fun. It means how could I find between everything here? I have literally 62,000 coin if I was checking everything to find that. So we start with 60,000 and we're going to refine first to 1,000. Well, that's simple because the second number is graduated and we see it's around 1,000 per day. And what is a graduated? When a coin is launched on pop.fun, it needs to complete what we call a bonding curve before they create the liquidity pool and it gets traded on the open market. This is the infancy. So we know that most of the coins are not going to reach 100K market cap. Because if you want to win your first $10,000, there's probably no better places than starting with everything that's get created on pop.fun. And I know it because I put it on myself to start with $20 before, did it live on YouTube, and managed to transform in more than $20,000 in just 1 week. Now, I do not say that everyone can do it because I know that 70% of the people will not watch this video entirely. So if in the 30%, we just have 10% of the people that are going to apply what we see in this video, that's already a miracle. And that's how you can have an edge if you watch everything. And that's why I would ask the question, on which side do you search? Do you search between the 50,000 or between the 1,000? Well, I'm gonna rather search in the 1,000. It's gonna be much easier to find a 10x or 100x. And I know that the attention is key. This is not capitalism, this is attentionism. MemeCoin is all about the attention economy. How much attention the market will get on that coin. In every good trading strategy, you always need to have an edge. And that's why MemeCoin are beautiful, because you have an edge on traditional finance as they cannot trade it. So it's only between you and other people. So it's going to depend how much you're informed. So first, like searching in group is an important one. If you don't know which group to join, you could join mine, which is the Investors Boardroom. It's a paid group. You can do without it. And I'm going to show you how as well, because we can do it with data. As we know, we already have the data that only 1,000 coin. And that's why I want to show you another piece of data that I like. It's the weekly graduation rate. This gives me an idea of where are we in the market. Because if we have like 1% of the coin getting launched graduating, it's terrible. But if we have 1.6 or 2%, if it reaches that, that's really good. It means a lot of the things getting created here will reach at least 100K market cap, and that means I have a higher chance of winning. That's the odds before we start to do anything. Now let's get into the meaty part of this boring strategy, which is gonna be to get the data. You need to know a first thing, DexPaid. What is this? When a coin gets graduated, a liquidity pool is created and then everyone can find it on all their tools for trading. So it will be mostly on DexScreener. Now on DexScreener, to have this little image and those links, you need to pay. This is here, claim your DexScreener token profile, and they need to pay for that. Why do we want to check this data? Because already if the DEX is not paid, the chances of survival when it goes to the open market are way lower. And the chances that it graduates as well are way higher. Now, this is not the only data I want to see. I want to check the volume as well. And to have the volume on Pump.fun is going to be quite complicated because I will have to check here what's happening. That's why I will use different trading bots. But don't worry, I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. And then I want to know who is in the trade. So the good thing is you can see all the wallet, the holders distribution. You can literally know if the person who bought that coin is rich or not. This is a poor person that only has this. So I'm not going to be interested. Now, why do we want to know this? Because this helps us to measure attention. And that's the same here. I will check the top traders to have an information. But again, I'm going to show you a better way to do it, in my opinion. Of course, we want to start to do it manually. So first, we need to understand what's going on Pump.fun. King of the Hill means that they reach a higher market cap than the rest, and they usually attract more attention. So for example, if I click on this token, then copy the contract address, they rugged it, by the way, and then I paste it here, check Dex paid, it's not paid for this token, which means that the team running it, there's a really low chance that they are going to push it further, and that's why probably they rugged it, because they did not invest in marketing. And then for the volume, I can use tons of different bots and monitors. They're on Discord and all that. I use more than 15 and I was getting a headache, so I find a better solution. Same for who is in the trade. It's cool, but finding all those influencers' wallets is pain in the ass, and I think our lives should be a better spend than this. Same as finding the best trader. Like if every time I'm checking, all right, who are the top traders and trying to copy them, what are they doing? It's fine, but I want to spend more time on the rest. Because if you had to live with one thing from this video, is that instead of looking for a trade, let the trade come to you. Be the guy with the fishing net, you throw it and you wait for it. And that's how I think we could flip the script. And instead of doing all this manually, let the best traders find the top coins in this, and then us make the choice between them. And that's where I'm going to use a Stalk.fun. Because on Stalk.fun, I have a direct feed of everything that is getting Dex paid or not. So I do not need to check every token. I know right on the minute, okay, they paid this, they paid that. And I know the King of the Hill. So same, again, instead of refreshing everything on Pump.fun, like trying to see what's going on, and then copy pasting CAs everywhere, I have like the top coins out of all this. Because out of all the coins that get out Pump.fun, the 1,000, most of them that are gonna go to a few $millions market cap will have Dex paid. And when I know this, I was like, okay, we have two things happening, like this one, look at that. Market cap now is at 421K. It was at 1021 that they paid Dex. And we can see that the volume is getting higher. And here on the trending, I will know the volume that is happening on different meme coins. Why do I want to know the volume? A volume is one of the best way to measure the attention. If a lot of volume is coming in, that means a lot of people are trading, or at least big money is trading. Then second things we have is, of course, Dex paid. And we know that King of the Hill attracts attention as well. Now then we have King of the Hills plus Dex paid. That's usually something that's going to go somewhere because it's about to be graduated to reach your 100K market cap. And we know that they invested in marketing. Now, of course, the boosted, which means that the people behind that meme coins are spending money to rank higher. And if they rank higher, they attract more eyeballs. And guess what happens if they attract more eyeballs? They attract more wallets, which makes money. So if you want to make $10,000 with meme coins, this is going to make it way easier based on those few metrics. But that's not the only thing. Look at this coin. We had it on screen at 50K and now it's already at 150. Now, it might rug, that's not the problem, but that's where I'm gonna involve the second part of Stalk.fun that I really like, is the smart pump. Because here, it will show me all the top traders of Pump.fun, and I know what they buy and sell in real time. So instead of me having to track hundreds of wallets and finding them, They do it for me. And on top of that, you can see that they have tons of influencers. So they have between 300 to 500 influencers in the database, and we can filter. So I can say, for example, I want that there is at least 2 people in the trade, and then I will see when they bought, when they sold. Like this one, we have 2 that are still in this trade, but one that sold. So again, instead of having to search between 1,000 coins, now it reduces it to about 100. And Red Envelope, it's already at 300K. Now, unfortunately, because I'm spending time doing this video, I'm not taking the trade right now. But that's crazy. That's literally, as I'm recording, it's happening. And this one, I'm seeing that we have top trader 29, and we have another one in it. And that's when I say that I can just wait on the trade. For example, this one that we saw, Nura, is already flying back up. I don't know where it's going to go. I didn't have time to do research, but it's going to help me a lot. I mean, 2 minutes ago, one of the influencers sold, but there's still some top traders in it. And that's why I like to have Stalk.fun, because I just see the top interesting coins of the day, literally. And I can see what's getting spent on marketing and how it's going. And just like that, you had already 2 winning trades. Depending on the size of your portfolio, you're either going to be interested with the riskier plays, smaller cap, so this one is 50K to 500K, and this one below 50K, or the larger cap between $500,000 and more than $1 million. But literally, you could just wait like that. And yes, it's boring. Yes, you're not going to have to go through thousands and thousands of coins. But if you wait patiently, you will see as soon as you see everyone going into one coin, there'll be maybe something is happening here. Maybe I should be careful. Look at another one. Just spotted it. I saw that. You'd arrive here. And then it went from 600 or 700K to 1 million. That's it. It's going up. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why the volume is going crazy on win-win. But I saw it coming here. And I know that guy found this coin for me. He's basically working for me at this point. Our NCAT didn't even crash. So we had a flash accumulation. I don't know where it will go, but could have just sold at this point. Now, if you want to trade meme coins properly, I recommend you to watch this video, because you will understand all the elements that goes around it for the analysis. But don't forget one thing. Even if this strategy is really going to help you and it's super boring, you still have to do another really boring thing every day. Stay handsome. Ciao.